What's up, everybody? Hi, I am alive. I am still here. Really quick before we get to unboxing this, just a super quick update. As you guys know on social media, we actually had COVID a few weeks ago. It's been, about 4 weeks now? 3 or 4 weeks now? And, man, that stuff's, mask up, stay safe. That stuff's horrible. We won't get into the politics of COVID, but just know that it really sucks. I'm still not fully recovered. I've been trying. I went out to throw once. Felt like I threw way more than I did. Went to the gym. I only got about 25 minutes into my workout on my normal hour workout. The stamina, the endurance, the catching the breath, it's not there yet. But I'm here. We're rocking. We're going to be moving in the next couple weeks, and hopefully the COVID will be out of the system, and we'll have all my videos going. I got huge plans, a whole new setup we're going to be doing. I'm super excited, but I'm not going to stall you guys on updating on my personal well-being. You're here for this, and this is what we're going to unbox. This is the box number 2 of the Royal, not mystery box. It's just you got 2 prototype discs in here that we really want to see. There's some other goodies in here, and we're just going to open it up and kind of go through it. And again, if I want to go compare, I just open the side of the box and I can see a couple awesome discs in here. If I want to go compare, I have my disc behind the camera and we can go grab a disc real quick. First off the bat, we have a hybrid. Actually, first off the bat, I have a Royal sticker. That's pretty cool. But the disc, that's pretty. That is a hybrid pure. It actually has a lot of swirl in that plastic. Wow. That stamp is awesome. Hybrid pure. I haven't thrown pures much. I threw a pure once. A friend of mine, he's an avid pure thrower. I threw it once and chained out of an ace. I like my Wardens, I'm gonna stick with them. That almost made me want to switch though. What else we got in here? Oh, what is this? Oh, that's a Chameleon Opto B Pro. That is pretty. I don't know if the lighting in here is doing this any justice, but it's a white, clear, milky. I don't know. It's just, that is good looking. Oh, she'd be a flyer. 176. You know what that is? That's a stable B Pro, I can tell you already. Oh yeah, that is pretty. Look at that. Chameleon Opto B Pro. You see that purple shine through that white? That is awesome. Forgive me if I'm hiccuping or if you get a little jump cuts from me coughing. It's still me trying to breathe. Oh my goodness. Established 2010, Latitude 64 fuse. Check that guy out. That's an Opto with some birthday confetti looking. Can you see that? That is crazy. That is a good looking disc. Another mold that I don't really throw. I've never really given a fuse a try. It's pretty domey. And I love my Emacs, but that is a good looking disc. Oh, all right, for what I know what you guys are really here for. This feels like the fairway. It is the Grace, the Royal Grace. I can't tell if it's a full-on fairway. It's kind of got a decent sized rim. You know what I gotta go do? I gotta go grab a couple discs. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I got a couple. All right, so the Grace, and that's a Raider. That's a Raider. I know, scientific lineup again. Man, I tell you, that's a pretty decent sized rim. I don't think this is a fairway. Maybe 12 speed? that's really close. What do you guys think? That's really close. Let's compare it to Felon. Shout out to Eric Oakley. Look at that Felon, guys. Isn't that ridiculous? Such a good looking. You know, it's kind of, I think the Felon's a little smaller, maybe? And I grabbed an Explorer too. Definitely not like an Explorer. Explorer is really aggressive. You see the wing on it? Really aggressive. That is not as aggressive. So I did look at the forums. I looked at Facebook, and some early impressions of this is like a max weight Sapphire, which blows my mind, because if anybody has thrown any of the Sapphires, especially the proto ones, I bag one. Any tailwind shot, and I need to throw, you know, get as close to 500 feet as possible, I'm actually going to throw that Sapphire. And to think that there could be something that is a max weight kind of counterpart to it, that's got my interest peaked. That is the Grace fairway driver hybrid. I'm not sure. It looks good. A little heartbeat to it. God, I get out and throw these. And finally, wow, that is pretty. The Trust. This is okay, that feels like almost like an anvil. Maybe bigger. I feel like this is gonna be pretty stable. I could be totally wrong on that. That is so pretty. This pink swirls. I don't think you can see the white in it. It's got like white swirls through it. And then this silver stamp, chrome stamp, whatever you want to call it, just pops. But that plastic, and I'll tell you guys, if you guys didn't watch the first video, let me read this super quick, and then we'll go back to the Trust. It says, "We are happy you got your hands on the Royal Box 2. The Royal Boxes are like nothing we've ever done before. This is the second box. You will find the Grace and the Trust, the two new unreleased prototype discs in our upcoming Royal series. We have worked long and hard developing the Royal series with the goal to redefine what disc quality means. You will be one of the first to test and learn about the new molds, plastics, and upgrades. Next Edge, smooth feeling rim, aerodynamic improvements, Next Feel, improved surface grip, individual disc flex, and new plastic, premium plastic and putter plastic." If you guys have watched the other video, the unboxing of the one, the Faith, that putter plastic is absolutely amazing. And then this new plastic is just, on both of these, there's the flashing's like non-existent. It just feels like it should. It feels like it should have always been like this, but if you know anything about disc manufacturing, it's very, very difficult to do. And the time that the extra steps that they're taking to make sure that that's gone is absolutely royal. See what I did there? Anyways, this is the, I'm gonna end up calling it a Truth, but it's nothing like a Truth. This is the Trust. I don't think I have an anvil here. I might as well go grab a Truth. I think I got a Truth and a Justice. Let me grab a couple discs and we'll take a look at it real quick. All right, I have, first up, we have a Justice, which is beaded, of course. Not quite as aggressive, and definitely not as flat as a Justice. How about a Verdict? Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. I want to say it's a little bit more stable than a Verdict, just off of what I'm seeing. I'm starting to see it's more of an aggressive wing. I'm not a super disc expert when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm sure you guys will comment in the comment sections and help me out, but I feel like it's going to be more stable than a Verdict, just off feel. And definitely more aggressive than the Truth. The Trust and the Truth. See, just the name, the Trust alone, if you use the, in my mind, the logical is trust. Trust would lead to stability. I would trust a stable disc. I would trust that it's going to be reliably overstable every time. I'm going to say it's somewhere like a Justice or a Verdict, to be honest with you. Somewhere in that ballpark, maybe like a what did I say, an Anvil, something like that maybe. Definitely has that feeling. Feels really good in the sidearm. God, I gotta get out and throw these. Now I want to feel the grace on the sidearm. Ooh, that does feel good. If you guys, I have thrown the Box 1, the Faith, the putter. I need to get some recording done. As you can see, I'm kind of doing the quarantine look right now. But I'm going to try this weekend, as long as it doesn't rain, to get out and record some for all 4 of these actually. The Faith, just a quick breakdown of it from what I've thrown. It feels more like a shield, or as someone pointed out in the comment section, I don't think I'll pronounce the disc correctly, like Sharik, the overmold disc from Latitude, where it was really straight, but it had a really dependable fade at the end. That's what the Faith reminded me of. And then the Rival feels amazing in a sidearm, like absolutely amazing on a sidearm. On a backhand, I could get the hyzer flip, but it had a really aggressive finish towards the end. And again, this is me not throwing in a few weeks, so it could just be me. But it had a really aggressive finish at the end. But the beginning of the flight reminded me close of like a Raider, but it had a really aggressive finish. So I'm gonna have to dive into that a little bit more. Same thing with the sidearm. I threw it on the sidearm on a slight hyzer and it popped up, and I was like, oh, that's gonna turn over. But it actually just popped up and held. And then again, as it slowed down, it had a very aggressive finish to it. And again, this could just be me being out of disc golf shape and just out of practice in general. But that's just my first couple instincts or a couple throws on those. And then, like I said, this feels like it's gonna be pretty stable, slow and stable, trusting, the trust. And then the grace feels like, it's almost got driver feel to it. I think it's a fairway. I just think it's gonna be very fast. Whatever it is gonna be very fast. I can't tell if it's gonna be very overstable. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be really overstable just off what I can feel. But what I cannot feel is the flashing, and that is, what do they call it? The next edge. NEX, edge. Next edge. That's, thank you, Latitude, for stepping that up. That's awesome. But I've already rambled for a few minutes here. I'm gonna cut down the video and get this up for you guys. Yeah, thank you guys for checking out the box. If you got them, or if you're looking to get some, let me know in the comment section what you think they're gonna fly like, just based on what you've seen so far. Yeah, and hopefully we will see some reviews coming out in this coming week. I will have Little Man over with me finally, since we're not in lockdown anymore, so we can go out and get some footage. He can film me throwing and actually zoom in and out and have some proper footage for you guys. But we're gonna be taking it slow because, like I said, this COVID stuff, man. Whew. What do you think about this? Go pop you a big bag of popcorn, and notice how you can smell it throughout the whole house, your whole work office. Now imagine not being able to smell it. Now imagine not being able to taste that buttery goodness. Now imagine getting out of breath from walking from your bedroom or your office or your living room to the microwave and then back to your chair to eat that bag of popcorn that you can't smell or taste. And then be in pain on top of it. COVID sucks.